This underrated Terraria mod adds in so many cool things that you need to see. From things like Mecha Plantera to riding Yoshi. Let's hop in game and check it out. We are here checking out the Martian Orders mod, which is a pretty sick little tinier mod, and it's one of those mods that focus on more unique content rather than trying to be a big giant content mod. Is that a creeper? As you can see right away, look at that, creepers. I like how they move. Oh, I did not mean to kill them, my bad. I want to see them hit me. Do they blow up? What do they do? Oh, yo, they actually blow up. That's sick. You know how it is though. Let's hop straight into the bosses, which I believe this mod has a decent amount and some very interesting looking ones. Let's get to it though. The first one being Brits. Its egg floats on a snowy cloud found in tundras during windy days. Ooh, okay. So we need a windy day and we need to hit up the snow biome, something like that. That's the combo, looks like. But let's just bring in the tundra egg. Oh, that's what they meant. I was about to say, I'm like, there ain't no clouds here, but it's literally a tundra egg in its own cloud. Let's break it though. We are in master mode. We should see the full potential. Boom. Egg is broken. We got the boy Brits, which, what is it? I don't even know what the heck it is. It's like a little like cloud monster. Kind of looks like a little baby wyvern maybe. It keeps on knocking me off my mount. I can't tell what the hell it is. Maybe the bestiary will tell me. Hold up. First time using the bestiary. Oh, I think I gotta beat him up. But this is a very early game boss. As we can see, post-UNIQUE Cthulhu. So I don't expect the most insane fight ever. I don't know what's up with this health bar. It has 8,700 health. Let's do some damage. It's got the little spikes that it rains on us. One of them that kicks us off our mount. Kind of annoying, but I guess you won't really have a flying mount this early in the game. Well, you could probably find one, but not too many attacks. Let's do some damage though. Let's see if my boy Brits turns it up. Okay, brings in little babies. Okay, so maybe I was right about it being a dragon, a baby wyvern, because it spawned in snow dragons. What else you got for us, Brits? Okay, so it does do that attack. I think that's the attack that kicks us off the mount. Is the giant like ice chunks it spawns in. I kind of do mess a little bit of an idea of there being more wyverns. That's why I always liked like console Terraria having, what was it, the ancient wyvern, and then I believe it's the mobile version of Terraria had the Chinese New Year wyvern, the red one. Wyverns are kind of just sick, even though they're kind of worms and I don't really like worm bosses. Wyverns are a little bit different. I don't know, something about them. I think it's cooler seeing a long giant dragon than it is seeing a long girthy worm. But let us finish off Brits here. Not too crazy of a boss fight. Again, super early game. I still like that it's a dragon. You can see its head a little bit better there after I decapitated it. And then you could definitely tell that that's a dragon now. The next boss is a space boss, the Alchemist, which is post Deer Clops right before Wild Flesh. So not too many bosses in pre-hard mode. Let's check it out though. MMLA, that's the spawner. I think we need to get up a little bit higher. There we go. Nice little 11k health, almost 12k. We got a nice Martian themed boss here, which is kind of clean. I guess we could use a little bit more of a Martian influence because they kind of just appear. There's no like easing it in, pause, that there's Martians in this Terraria world. They kind of just appear. Boom. There's the probe, there's the Martians, and then that's it. Never see them again after that. So having a little like, you know, pre-hard mode boss that hints at it is a little bit cool. He's got his own little ship here. Obviously the ship is like the drill containment unit, which I kind of messed with it being like that. I kind of wish he had some more drill containment type of attacks. Maybe he could potentially break some blocks. I don't know, that might be a little destructive though. But as you see, he got the electric projectiles. He's got, what else has he got? More projectiles. And then he's got the missiles. Not a great place to shoot missiles indoors, but let's do some more damage to him. I like that he does make like bottle breaking noises. Kind of fits with the alchemist name. But where are the alchemist flasks? If you're an alchemist, bro, you gotta show me. Other than the noise, I'm not seeing too much alchemy going on. He does like up the projectiles like crazy. Look at this. That was like 20 missiles. That's like 50 electric projectiles. So this low-key could be a tough fight, especially early game where your movement is not the best it could be. And there we go, we kill him. He drops out of the ship. Hold up, are you a bad guy? Is he a homie? I don't know, I kind of don't want to kill him if he's just chilling like a, do you hurt me? Oh, you hurt me, bro? Oh, I'm sorry. Get his ass up out of here. Now the gap between the bosses becomes even more insane because there's like nothing. There's like a couple events and mini bosses here and there. But look at this. The next thing is post-lunar event Carnage Pillar. After defeating all mech bosses, use a suspicious razor. Is that actually what we're doing? Why does the description say that? Suspicious razor. Wait, what? Anyways, this is the Carnage Pillar. Ew. It's like a combination of corruption and crimson. Ew. Nasty noises, nasty spawn. It's got like a circle around us. It seems like, yeah, as soon as I leave that circle, we get like 5 debuffs. So this pillar fight is actually a boss fight. It's not just something that just spawns in things you gotta kill, which I low-key have always wanted the pillars to be. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't enjoy doing Terraria pillars. Kind of boring. They're literally the same every time. It's just grinding a bunch of enemies until the shield breaks. And once the shield breaks, the pillar just sits there and doesn't do anything. Which I always feel like they could have made it a little bit more interesting. But as we can see, it got a lot of nasty attacks. It's got bubbles. It's got whatever that is. It had all the spikes it shot out. And it's even got the little, I don't even know what that was, a little bone cluster it shoots at us. So definitely fits the theme of the Crimson / Corruption being nasty. And it seems like every time I hit it, is that when it spawns the spikes in? Yeah. So if you're like a true melee character, I don't know how close you can get to something like this. After you do damage it though, it does shoot out some enemies. So keeping into that pillar theme, but with a little bit more extra detail. I guess it does kind of fit having a Crimson Corruption pillar. It works because like all the lunar stuff kind of just pops out of nowhere at the end of the game. We got some mimics that spawns in. It seems like I have to kill the mimics, right? Or I can still hit it. It just does less damage. So I'm assuming if we kill the mimics, we do full damage. Yeah, look, the health bar is connected to the pillar. Okay. So it really does have some attributes that the pillar has. On top of being its own completely new and unique thing. It's just so nasty looking, bro. Which I mess with how nasty looking it is because it does really fit the Crimson Corruption vibes. Look at that. Get his ass out of here. And it drops this new nasty stuff. What is this? Cursed Ichor. Ew. What is this used for? A couple of goodies. A couple of pretty cool looking weapons. Okay. And then we got a fleshy relic. Sounds delicious. Let's see what it looks like. It's not even fully gold. Ew. That's nasty. I wanted to save the mini bosses and events for their little own segment, but we have to kill this void elemental because this mod does actually add in a little biome you can create called the void. Oh, look at this. Yeah, void elemental. Let's spawn it in. Let's see what it looks like. This thing. It's just a granite elemental looking thing, but the void, and it actually has some pretty crazy amount of projectiles. Not super creative in terms of looks, but I guess it does stay to Terraria's vanilla elemental looks. So let's go ahead and kill it. Of course, the wyvern has to make a little guest appearance, and as you can see, black biome flash spreads the void. So let's head over here and let us spread the void. Whoa. Yo, this is kind of sick. I like the purple. But yeah, the boss we fight out here is the Void Digger. Now, this is a post-elemental boss, or post-moonlord, I mean. So I expect it to be kind of crazy. The thing is, it's a worm boss. So let us see what happens. It has to be raining here too. So let's go ahead and turn the rain on, and let's bring in the Void Digger. Black hole pressure, decreased regen, decreased falling speed, greatly decreased movement. Whoa, is that him giving me that, or is that the biome? Yeah, worm boss. He's shooting a bunch of projectiles. He's got a little dash he does. Oh my god, he has 300k health. That's kind of crazy. I don't do damage. I might actually have to whip out the Tome of Manipulation for this. I'm assuming this mod has some crazy weaponry if the bosses post-moonlord have crazy health like this, because this is on some like calamity mod type boss health. But I'm not seeing any creative attacks. Again, this might just fall under that same category that I have where worm bosses shitty, not shitty. This falls into the shitty category, I'm sad to say. It's not showing me anything unique enough for it to be a worm boss. What the heck? That enemy I just killed showed more uniqueness than this worm boss. That little enemy spawns in like a literal black hole when I kill it. But let us finish off the Void Digger. I'm sorry, bro. You were capital B for booty cheeks. We're on to the next boss, which is the Prince Slime. Let's bring it in straight up. Wait, do I need any specific conditions? I don't know. I don't think it told me. Spawn conditions unknown. Well, thanks. Yeah, maybe it's a space boss. No, maybe it's a nighttime boss. No, okay. I have no idea when you fight this boss. Let's just bring it in via cheat sheet, I guess. Prince Slime, 285,000 health. I expect this to be a crazy King Slime boss fight. He's got the faster ground pound. He's got the lasers. He does glow a little bit, so he does look kind of cool. He's got bubbles. This is a post-moonlord fight. This has to be crazy. Follower slimes. He's got the little cult following, and he's got a little couple more bubbles that bounce around, sort of like the Queen Slime. Not that crazy of a fight though for this being a post-moonlord boss with damn near 300k health. Oh, here we go. Phase 2. What the heck? he's kind of like hooked into the ground or something, and his attacks are getting a little bit more scary. A lot more projectiles you gotta dodge. I kind of like how he kind of went from like mobile to just stuck into the floor. Kind of an interesting concept. His attacks, some of them do bounce off of like the walls. So I wonder if you put him like a box or something. Like some of these abilities would be completely useless. But there you go. We got him to a phase 3. Which he turns into less of a slime, more of a ball. Prince of balls. A lot more bubbles, a lot more lasers. He's keeping up with us a little bit more. Kind of scary. You got to be able to get some decent gaps and speed away from him if you don't want to get hit that often. I like the noise that the bubbles make when they pop. I don't like laser noises in Terraria, I'm gonna be honest with you. Hearing that pew 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 burns my ears. But I'm assuming that's all. There's no way there's like a 4th phase or anything else. Like there's no way in hell. 3 phases is usually pushing it. 4? That's crazy. You're wild. Next up is the triplets. This one should be interesting because it is literally the twins, but there's 3 of them. Again, I have no idea how to spawn these dudes. It does not tell me how. Maybe they're just like unfinished in terms of spawning. But I guess bring them in through cheat sheet again. It's going to be a little bit weird because there's 3 of them. So do I actually got to spawn all 3? Okay, there they are, chilling, looking at me. Oh, it's one of these bosses where they kind of like surround you. Oh God, I don't even like fighting the twins normally, so fighting 3 is not gonna make me any happier. Twins are like my weakest mech boss for some reason. Yeah, we got the triplets here, and then they got their own little servants flying around too. The right eye, that one's on the left. The left eye is on the right. The third eye. So I'm guessing this is Red Naser Spasmatism and their homie. So we gotta put respect on the third one. I don't know his name, but we gotta put respect on him though. You know what's better than these boss fights though? The enemy that keeps on like sucking me up. Just fighting a boss. Imagine fighting a boss here and then you get sucked into a portal that you can't move on. Like, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, again, I don't know how much of this mod stuff is like fully completed and added in. I don't think the mod has a current day wiki. It has like an old wiki for 1.3. Oh, look at that. My boy done turned into whatever the hell that is. And he's making scarier noises too. Hold up. I want to transform all 3 of them because they would look cooler all transformed at the same time. Come on. We got the Spaz, we got the Spiz, and we got Retinazer. So far though, in terms of attacks, okay, this time to step it up a little bit. I was gonna say, I don't know if this seems like a Post-lunar boss. His attacks seem pretty like regular hard mode, but some of them got a couple of new attacks here, like the straight up like laser Gatling gun we're hearing. But still not crazy enough for Post-lunar. I feel like anytime you add in bosses that are Post-lunar, I feel like they gotta be crazy. They like actually gotta be crazy as hell. Because we're talking about we beat the final boss of the game. So every boss fight past that has to be the same. But the last one alive, it seems like this dude's got the most health. The third eye. Last one alive, honestly respectable. He's the big brother. He gotta be the big brother. The twins, right? Or maybe the big sister. But there you go. Twins are dead. My bad. Triplets are dead. Drops a lot of loot. I've noticed that with this mod, I haven't opened any bags on camera, but they drop a decent amount of loot when you open them. The next boss is called the Jungle Defenders. Now this is the one that I'm low-key hyped about. We made a video recently where we try to make or find a mech boss for every Terraria boss, and I was like, bro, there's no mech Plantera. This mod adds in a mech Plantera, as we can see, the Jungle Defender. So let's see if this spawner works. No, okay, it doesn't work. I'm gonna just assume, wait, maybe it's because, isn't there a difficulty in this mod? There might be a difficulty in this mod. Maybe you gotta be in that difficulty. Hero mode. Let's see. I'm gonna turn it on. Does this work? Okay, no, turn that shit off then. So I'm assuming the bosses are just unfinished, but let's bring in the Jungle Defenders. I don't even know which one to bring in first. Like, who the hell do I bring in first? Do we bring in this one? Do we bring in the other one? Let's bring in the Plantera one first. So literally a mech version of Plantera. No hooks or anything. It's got a rocket or booster on the back instead to move around. And it's still got some Plantera theme type attacks, or at least jungle theme attacks, with the little spore bombs being spread out. But then it's also got those mech / alien attacks with the lasers everywhere. It's got an insane amount of health, and it's got rockets, of course. Can't forget about the rockets. Let's do some damage though, because I believe after we beat this Jungle Defender, yup, the next one comes in, and it is the Queen Bee mech version. A little bit scarier than previous Queen Bee mech versions we've seen. Like, actually terrifying looking. But either way, I mess with the mech Queen Bee no matter what. Okay, I like how that her dash is super fast. But let's do some damage. Let's see, is there a phase 3? Is there more defenders that comes out? I don't know. Let's see what happens. We're about to kill it. It's taking like no damage now. What's about to happen? Oh, she done blew up. All right, and now are those piranhas? Mechanical piranhas? What an interesting combo. Interesting shield to have around Plantera. As we see, the attacks are getting a little bit faster, and there's a little bit more. The mechanical piranhas themselves are actually shooting little tiny projectiles. And then Plantera does a little dash. So I'm assuming we do more damage the more piranhas we kill, or it's just helpful to kill the piranhas and get them out of the way. But is that the end of the fight? Yes, it is. No third jungle defender to come out and help. Like maybe the golem is going to come out and help in the future. Why does this look like a ball sack? I don't know if I want to open this treasure bag. The final boss for the mod is called Project Tesla. I don't know where you fight this thing. Maybe in the sky. This is like an Elon Musk theme boss or what. Project Tesla. Let's bring it in. Okay. Looks like a sick looking bird person. What is that? Is that a crosshair you put on me? Okay. Put a little crosshair on me. I see you. Most of the boss sprites actually look pretty sick. There's a couple of them here and there that don't look as good, but like 90% of them actually look really sick, and they low-key fit Terraria pretty well. Again, I don't know if these boss fights are complete or what, because obviously the spawners aren't working, and this mod might have just updated to Tmod 1.4.4, because I remember I used to have this mod installed back when I did challenges on Tmod 1.4.3, so I really don't know if it is fully updated or not in terms of content. Whoa. Boy, blinded me. Hey, I'm already blind enough IRL. We don't need to do it in game. Not a lot of noises in terms of the boss fight. Like, this is a quiet boss fight, but it's just that beautiful metallic hitting noise. Another Terraria noise that will drive you insane hearing it for years. But yeah, let's finish this boss off unless it has a second phase. I don't think it does. I don't think this one's finished. So there you go. Take it out. Another thing I was talking about earlier was the bestiary. Remember I was talking about Brits being a dragon? Yes, it is a dragon, and they put it asleep so it couldn't reach its maximum potential. Kind of cool. Bestiary, a low-key slept on thing. To this day, I feel like the bestiary could have been a little bit cooler, especially for like journeys mode. Like the bestiary should have been how you spawn bosses, because we still don't have a proper creative mode in Terraria. But yeah, that is all the major bosses from the Martian's Order mod. There is a couple of little events and mini bosses spread in there, which I was going to check out, but at this point it's like we don't really need to. But the one thing I want to check out now is sort of the enemies and other content in the mod. Now I really like this mod because of most of the other little content it adds in, and the main thing that it adds in is just a lot of enemy variety, which is something I'm a sucker for when it comes to Terraria mods. Let's start bringing some in. The first one that caught my eye was a crocodile. Yo, my boy was doing flips. You see that? He was hitting those flips. Oh my god, sick. Do these things attack you? They definitely attack you. Look at that. He's got his mouth just wide open. Hold up, time out. Oh, yep, they do attack you. Or they don't seem like they attack you directly unless you hit them. More of like they're chilling. They're kind of like IRL crocodiles, I guess. Like they're pretty much chilling until you bother them. Because yeah, look, now look, oh, boys jumping to attack. What the hell? Do crocodiles do that IRL? I don't know. I haven't really encountered any. But what else we got? We got a queen ant. Just a big ass ant. There's also an ant colony. What else do we got? We got some more blood themed enemies. Blood mosquito. Blood slime. Can't go wrong with some more blood themed enemies. Brain rotter. That ain't TikTok. Brown slime, which is a dirt slime. We got ocean clam. Okay, more ocean themed enemies. Oh my god, he drops pink pearls and regular ones. Albino antlion, of course. You need the albino antlion. Frosty Eskimo. My boy moonwalking. Sandy snow slime. I know there's like a mini biome where sand and snow meets, and that makes like a mini biome of some sort. What else do we got? Conehead zombie. Shout out Plants vs Zombies. We even got a bunch of critters, which I think should be in vanilla Terraria. It's just regular bigger critters. Like they don't all gotta just be like tiny little bugs. We're kind of getting there with like the dolphin they added in, but like a cow and chicken in Terraria, like come on bro, that fits perfectly. There's a bunch of more critters to add in, even a pig. What else do we got? Eagle spirit, a spirit of an eagle. Interesting. Some more spirits. I wonder when those enemies come into play. Am I not in God mode? That thing low-key almost killed me. Tree spirit. So there's a bunch of spirit themed enemies. I wonder when we will see those. Wither cluster. Okay, this is one of the mini bosses from something, one of the events. Giant grasshopper, sick. I love the sprites for this mod. Most of these sprites are really good. We got hollowed armor, so sort of like possessed armor. Harpy slime, pixie slime, frozen block, nice. Of course, the creepers that we saw earlier. There is like mosquitoes and mothlings, little tiny like actual critters that damage you. We got a meteor themed enemy, meteor bashers. Nimbus, just a more regular Nimbus enemy that doesn't spawn during the rain. Pine bush, plate skeleton, so a skeleton with some armor or with some shields. Shark, what the hell is that? Get that thing out of here. We have a shoe. What a enemy. The most creative enemy I've ever seen. Squid zombie. Okay, I'll mess with it. Temple guardian. So instead of a dungeon guardian, a temple guardian. So if you try and get into the temple early, boom, you're gonna get killed by that thing. Obviously some NPCs here and there, some more slime NPCs too. And I believe that is all besides like the void enemies, which we saw a majority of. But a lot of sick enemies. So just having this mod in a big mod pack will definitely help add a lot of variety in terms of enemies. Now, lastly, let's go over, of course, some of the items in the mod. The sprites are beautiful. Lots and lots of accessories here, which I usually don't go over the accessories because there's usually too many to go over. And then we got some beautiful armors, otherworldly armor, explosive box armor. Interesting. Is that like TNT? Some cool looking and sounding armor sets. And then we get to some of the weapons and stuff. What do we got here? We got a sword. This is from the alchemist boss. Cool little throwable sword. The alchemist boss dropped in so much stuff when I killed it. We got this little like turret that we spawned in behind us. Kind of cool. I don't know if this is a sentry. It looks like it is a sentry. One that kind of just floats around you. Is this a something or a sentry? This is a sentry. It's actually kind of sick. Like a sentry that like follows behind you. What other beautiful random items are there? Let's just keep on grabbing random stuff. Soccer golf ball. You ever wanted your golf ball to look like a soccer ball? The weapons, I barely touch any of the weapons, just like off camera here and there. And they all seem pretty solid. Like there is nothing for me to complain about in terms of the weapons. They're all like pretty high quality and they're all just pretty solid. Are these more sentries? There's a lot of sentries if you're looking for sentries. I'm trying to get something really cool. Oh, here we go. Hornet sniper, is that what that was called? A lot of these weapons are probably pretty strong because, you know, most of the bosses are post-moonlord / moonlord area, the later game bosses. So there's probably some decent weapons spread around here. We got a contaminator that does damage. Sounds very interesting. Yo, is this Yoshi? Yo, almost Yoshi. It's like knockoff Yoshi. Still sick. Now I kind of want to check out all the other mounts in this mod, but look how much content there is. There's so much content in this mod. We got sentry mods. These show our sentry slots and stuff. Like this is a great mod. There's actually a lot more stuff in here than I thought there was. So kind of sick. Oh, we got like a hold up. Is that me? Gambit Raider? How do I always accidentally find a weapon of me? It's always on accident too. It's never like, oh, I know there's a weapon for me in this mod. No, it was an accident. It was just like that other video where I found the summon of me. I love this weapon. I don't even need to really even see anything about it. Daedalus gun bow weapon. Gambit Raider. I don't know what the theme is with me, but I always appreciate a Game Raider's themed weapon. That's how you make me fall in love with your mod right away. But yeah, as you can see, it's just the quality of the mod's pretty up there. There's just a couple of little things here and there. Like obviously some of the bosses are undone. There's no wiki to really use either to figure out where certain things come from. So it would help if there was a wiki or something easier to figure out how to do certain things. Also, I'm on a boat. Pretty sick. What other like mounts are there? That's really all I care about at this point. A whole lot of mounts that are boats. Like we got a little literal sailboat. Sick. Favorite one so far is obviously the Yoshi egg, but wait, we got an alligator one, or crocodile, I mean. Sick. Oh, it doesn't do flips. I wanted it to do flips. It does do great damage. Oh, look at this. Tentacle broncal or bronze saddle. I don't know what the hell I just read. Oh shoot, I'm assuming we get this from the print slime. And then we got the Tundra Nimbus, so pretty much the little Nimbus cloud that the dragon had. There's a dino cart. Sick. Flying boat, so flying fish boat. Awesome. Sick mounts. A lot of them are fairly the same theme, like boats, but still sick. It's just a really cool mod, bro. Look, you could even be the purple man if you want. Let me put this on. Look at that. Amazing. But yeah, it's a sick mod. I want to shout out everyone that has worked on the mod. It is a great mod. It is very unique. It's one of my favorite type of mods where they prioritize being unique rather than just being a giant Terraria content mod. I believe in the future, it's said on their forum page. I don't know how updated their forum page is, but it said on there that they're going to add in an art class, which that sounds pretty unique. Always like to see more classes. But yeah, make sure to check out the mod. Also, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss when I post more Terraria and other videos. I will be seeing y'all in the next video. Have a good one.